I stand before you today as a 17-year-old girl in an unremarkable city in Utah. I have not had to fight for the chance to go to school as Malala has. I haven't led men in a battle for their freedom as George Washington has. And I haven't even had to help pay for the bills as so many people my age have had to. By most standards, I've done nothing remarkable in my life. So, why should you listen to me for the next 4 minutes? Well, you don't have to. You have the choice to listen to what you want to listen to, just as I have the choice to say what I want to say. These fundamental rights are what our country, the United States of America, were founded on. Without these rights, all other rights become tarnished. How can we practice a religion of our choice if we cannot say which one we want? How can we vote for new representatives if we're not allowed to criticize? And how could we ever improve and progress if we're not allowed to share ideas outside of the box? Our Constitution, the First Amendment, and specifically the freedom of speech, protect us here in America and around the world from collapsing into a swift, dark captivity. The United States of America stands as a beacon of light to our world. Think of it, your home nation. We are seen as an example of democracy. Many nations around the world have reformed their government after our own, drafting constitutions and holding elections. Unfortunately, the fight for free speech continues. Nations around the world struggle to implement, let alone protect, the rights to say whatever they want. Only 84 countries in the world are considered free, according to Statista in 2023. That means 111 countries in our modern world still shackle the growth of their country by not allowing their citizens to choose for themselves. We've come a long way, but we still have a long ways to go. As Americans, we pride ourselves as being trailblazers, a country of new beginnings. As a nation of pioneers, let's open up a new frontier for our brothers and sisters across the globe from all corners of the earth. We have the freedom to speak, so let's speak up for them. As Angie Thomas, an internationally acclaimed author, once said, "What's the point of having a voice if you're going to be silent in those moments you shouldn't be?" If we have the duty of promoting democracy, how do we help these countries move towards that goal? Well, Bell Hooks, a globally renowned cultural critic, said, quote, "The political core of any movement for freedom in the society has to have the political imperative to protect free speech," end quote. We need to help them find and protect their own voice by using our own voice. Now, I have no ambassador privileges or senator status. I would be giving speeches in front of world leaders. But I can vote for those people to represent me. When I turn 18, I can vote for representatives, senators, and a president to represent me and the things that I believe. I can exercise my voice and contact them with any questions, concerns, and ideas that I may have. Exercising our freedom of speech blesses those around us, locally and across the oceans. Benjamin Franklin, before we were ever even a nation, once opened in an article in the Pennsylvania Gazette with these fiery lines, quote, "Freedom of speech is a principal pillar of a free government. When this support is taken away, the constitution of a free society is dissolved. An evil magistrate entrusted with power to punish for words would be armed with a weapon the most destructive and terrible. Under pretense of pruning off the exuberant branches, he would be apt to destroy the tree," end quote. If our voices go silent, our right to ever speak also goes silent. As we approach 2.5 centuries of having opinions, being critics, applauding leaders, speaking out alone, and speaking together, let us not stop. While I might not have an impressive or inspiring personal story to share, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't be allowed to speak. You didn't have to listen to me, and quite honestly, you could stop right now. But the moment we stop using our voices is the moment our nation, the beacon of light, a pioneer of democracy, begins the swift downfall into captivity. So please, speak with me. I want to hear your story.